that signing.
Another success story in my eyes. Look, Stewie's been with the club for a while, up through the academy, played a lot of Defiance games, part of the national team program. It just makes sense that we want to, continue his development. We've had him out to a bunch of first team trainings, and he's never let us down. Obviously, he's not the finished product yet, but Wade and Mike, he'll give him a good base to start with, and then next year preseason we'll bring him into camp and really take a serious look at him. This year I think it'll be, let's just continue the development phase. He'll come to trainings, but look, I'm not expecting him to start in the last 6 games of the year. It's better off for him just finishing the season with Defiance there on a good run. He's been a part of that. I know he's been away with the national team. He just got back, but he'll get some more quality minutes there for sure.
You said he's not a finished product, but what do you like about his game, and what do you want him to keep working on?
Well, nowadays everybody wants a ball-playing center back. He fits that bill. I like a little bit more toughness. I like Roman Torres in his prime. So he's got to develop some of that. I mean, look, Jackson's a nice kid. That's probably a good measuring stick for Stewie. He can play those types of passes. He can get better in the air. Just a little more game experience.
Given his age, given the stage of the season, given what you said about the likelihood that Raúl will play, from your perspective, why sign him now? What is he showing that makes you okay with having him on the first team roster?
Well, I'm okay with signing him on the first team roster because he always works hard. He's a good kid, a smart kid, all of the things. If we want to speed up development, how do we do that? I think that's the question that we have to ask ourselves. We've been really good at developing good players, but can we speed that up? Can we really, raise the bar a little bit? And I think exposing him a little earlier to that environment is going to help him.
When you look at a 16-year-old in 2023 compared to what a 16-year-old was being exposed to professional soccer-wise, even 5-10 years ago, not to speak of like when you were that age, what are the big differences in terms of what they're exposed to and what they're asked to do?
Just the speed and the power of the game, the modern game. I mean, it's a lot faster than we were playing. Okay, some of us joined 17, 18, Mark Peterson, Jeff Stock, me, some of those guys, we started 17, 18. But now the game is much faster and physical. We need to go in a weight room, work with our strength people, and start eating right. It's just more professional. It's a job, it's an opportunity, and he's got to grab that with both hands and really commit to that.
Can signing a kid this early, especially at that position, be a double-edged sword in terms of maybe creates expectations of minutes and maybe some frustration in a player trying to get in there?
It's an interesting question, Nico. So I had in my notes, because I thought you were going to go in the direction of what other kids did we sign at 16. Danny Leyva, where did that take Danny? Where was the playing time with Danny? You could go all the way back to Sam Rogers. He was a big signing for us, and he made it now overseas. There certainly is that pressure. But, you can talk about Obed being a solid, example. Ethan's got some playing time. Josh. I mean, there's some examples there that are on the plus side too.
Yeah, that's the reason of the question for sure. Moving on to something else, if everybody's okay with it. Raúl Ruidíaz plays 12 minutes yesterday. Doesn't get a lot of chances. One thing that was interesting was that Reynoso mentioned something about Raúl defending the near post the way he does it at the club, at his club. I don't remember Raúl ever defending the near post, but yesterday he kind of gets taken, not his mark,
I know
the play. So I just want to get your take on the whole thing.
Look, we don't put Raúl in the near post space on defending set pieces ever. That's my only comment.
All right.
Raúl has many strengths, and the coach of Peru, it's his prerogative where he chooses to put Raúl. we don't put Raúl.
Speaking of Raúl, is he?
He's on a plane back.
And so
He'll be back today.
So the idea is he'll train with you guys tomorrow.
He'll train with us tomorrow and jump on the plane with us to Dallas.
And so I guess what's the thinking behind having him come back to Seattle as opposed to just meeting you in Dallas?
Yeah.
The extra day of training.
No, it's just the way the flight arrangements worked out. It was a logistical issue.
And considering he's in good health and rhythm, you'd have no problem starting
He didn't
him.
play well, Alex has a couple extra days rest because their games were earlier in the week, but knew who was going to have a hard travel day. You know, he played 90 minutes. Those are the ones you worry about. The 12 minutes, I'm sure Raúl was excited to play, but he'll be fine.